man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx from the Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfella from Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
Oh, nice man in boxing. Nice man in boxing. Land of Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfella Sports TV.
Hey, Steven, man, you really believe that stuff? Oh, man, come on. You really believe that stuff?
All right, man, Brian. Well, Tim Tszyu said Castanos would be a tough challenge. Jermell Charlo is overrated. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's talk for somebody who wasn't ready to take on his mandatory in Castanos, who needed a tune-up fight. If he needed another tune-up fight, and his tune-up fights ain't amounting to nothing. I'm not saying nothing bad about the kid, but they're not amounting to anything. It's just that like they just running in place, right? It's not like a significant jump. Even who is he fighting now? Even him fighting Takashi Inoue, that's not even a jump. You know, Dennis Hogan after loss to Steve Spark, Browning, it's not a jump. Jeff Horn had a tough war with the stripper Michael Zafra. It's not a jump. Like, you know, he did try to fight Tony Harrison, but he wasn't willing to come to America. Okay. Why is Tony Harrison coming to Australia for a prospect trying to turn into a contender? He don't have a Jared Hurd, a Rosario, Cole Clyde, Adames, Brandon Adams would all be ideal step-up fights. Terrell Goucher, just guys that I know. Michael Soar. You know, I think Ted Cheese might be a step-up fight. And I'm saying that literally. Those step-up fights. Shit, even Carlos Ocampo will be some type of step-up fight. You know what I'm saying? He shot the fight, and for the WBO, he just fight somebody like Lubin in order to get ready for a trial. He doesn't fight nobody, bro. And when you talk about sanctionable bodies, it's a popularity contest. That's where it is. Whoever bring the most money, that's who we gonna put. That's who we gonna push. That's how, you know, stay on this is mandatory. When he ain't fought nobody to even fighting for a regular title, that's getting eliminated. But Tim Tszyu, you see it, Castano's tough challenge. Charlo overrated. But what he don't know something about Charlo. I'm gonna try to talk in code. Something about Jermell Charlo, like I just say Charlo didn't take Castano serious. How about that? And I think the next time, maybe I think the next time I expect Jermell for the stoppage. If he do what he got to do, he said, well, let's read it. He said, Tim Tszyu views Castanos. My bad. They got a lot of useless stuff. So who wrote this? So let's read the quote. Yeah, once I start smacking him in the face, he's going to regret words. I guess Tim Tszyu said Monday. I guess we got to read it right. He says, rising junior middleweight star Tim Tszyu has not taken kindly to some of the statements being made about him by some top boxers in the weight class. 1 second. In the weight class, Tim Tszyu is the top-rated contender under the WBO because he didn't earn it. He didn't fight nobody to be that. With a title shot looming against WBO champion Brian Castanos. First, Tszyu will have to have to overcome an upcoming fight with Takashi Inoue at the Quados Bank Arena November 17th. Sorry, I got Mason on my lap. Trying to get him comfortable. There you go. Tim Tszyu views Castanos as a tougher challenge than WBC, IBF, WBA champion Jermell Charlo. Okay. Castanos had recently stated that he doesn't believe Tim Tszyu had achieved enough to warrant a title shot. He also jabbed Tim Tszyu for his refusal to face anyone away from the soil. He said, yeah, once I start smacking him in his face, he's going to regret the words. I guess Tim Tszyu said to the Sydney Morning Herald. He said, that's the thing. He's on the mandatory now, so he's got no choice but to fight me. Look, Castanos, he's going to be a tough challenge. Charlo, I don't rate Charlo. I never did. To fight for all the belts, you know what? I'd prefer winning each belt one by one, just like Canelo Alvarez. Well, he ain't win each belt one by fucking one. They be lying, bro. Who did he beat for the WBC? It was vacant. It was vacant. So get out of here, man. Get out of here. but you gotta take out every champ, everyone in the division. And say he didn't take out Benavidez, but these niggas be lying in boxing, bro. Like, man, just tell the truth. If you in a misinformed, just say that. He ain't fight everybody. Man, he fought Colin Smith for 2 belts and Billy Joe. Nobody identified them as the top fighters in that division. You talking about the top 4 fighters outside of Canelo at 168. You talking about no particular order. Plant, Benavidez, probably, I don't know, they get murky after that. Jacobs, David Morrell, he'll be in there. And probably Fedor Shuvanov. I could be missing somebody on the rails. Rosado might can. It is not a deep division though, but come on, that's not like he fought. But he says Castanos, it's a tough competitor. He's awkward. He's tough. Charlo's just overrated. Charlo's just in a world of his own. I thought Charlo was going to win, but in my eyes, I think Castanos won that fight. Castanos pressure, awkwardness. He's only small. He always make it into his fight. So I aim to make the fight into my fight. So at the end of the day, man, I really can't get a hard gauge on rating him. I don't know if he could take a shot, but we're gonna find out when he gets to the championship. I don't see nothing like spectacular special about him, and I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Very wrong. Okay. But I mean, maybe he's just trying to entice Charlo to fight him to build up a fight, but I mean, maybe he just thought he was overrated after his performance. But I'll tell you this, he wasn't Charlo at his best. How about that? He just had a baby. It was a lot going on for Charlo, man. His first child and all types of stuff, man. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see if he can back these words. I'll be the first person to celebrate and put him on the pedestal. But you're not fighting nobody. You're not trying to leave and come to America to fight nobody. I understand you a ticket puller, but if I'm a champion, dude, I know. Bring your ass to America, wins, and if you win, take the title back to Australia. But he hasn't earned the title shot. It's gifted to him because who his father was. Let's be real. It's gifted to him because who his father was. So that's just where we at with it. There ain't nothing wrong with getting some help, but at the end of the day, you're going to have to prove that you legitimate versus one of these guys. You got to prove it. And the question is, will he prove it? Now, no moral victories. You got to win. You got to beat these guys. You don't fight nobody. I don't even think he fought a top 15 junior middleweight. Talking what? Charlo, Castanos, Harrison, no particular order. Adames, Adams. I don't know if he campaigned there. Michael Soar, not yet. Vargas maybe could be in there. Cole Clyde, Teixeira, he only had one loss. Julian Williams, he just lost, so I can't really say. So yeah, them like 9 right there. You talk about a guy like Ocampo. Oh, Lubin in there. So you would say 2 champions, Charlo Castanos, Lubin, Trout, Boucher still there. Pick one. We say 4. Well, I put them over Vargas, Adams, Harrison, Fondora. That's 9. Adames, that's 10. Kokar, that's 11. Teixeira, that's 12. 12 right there. He fought none of 12. Maybe I think I knew I would crack my 15. So he fighting a top 15 opponent. So he fought Jeff Horn. Jeff Horn was a big, heavy, good welterweight. But at 54, I don't know. He didn't have a size advantage no more, and that was his calling card. But like I said before, I like the confidence, man. You can't get mad at the confidence. And, if he feel like he gonna beat on Castanos, he beat the Castanos, unified versus Charlo. Then that's what we want to see. As long as you give us the fights we want to see when it's time, when you feel like it's time to make that jump, which take your time. But you can't be talking shit taking your time. You call A-ball quarter pocket, you got to knock it in the corner pocket. You got to knock it in there. So, I mean, when the time comes, hopefully you strike first and strike fast. But, I mean, let me know what you guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all my social media links there. If you got a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video question, want to chop it up, hit me up. Want to make a financial donation, Cash App, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Best way to donate. Thumbs up, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notification when I go live or drop a video. Check out the boxing playlist. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section about this video. One time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you guys think. Peace.